I've read 40% of Michael Wolff's book. It's brilliantly written. But as E.J. Dionne says, isn't it just a compendium of what we already knew? Or is there something new in there as well?
Well, there's a lot of mistakes that we should note. I mean, look, I think the biggest takeaway.
Give us an example.
Well, he doesn't know who the Commerce Secretary is. He thought Wilbur Ross was going to be Labor Secretary. I mean, as a financial services journalist, that's just, in and of itself just wrong. Look, but the big takeaway from the book is Steve Bannon and the fallout from Steve Bannon. This was the architect of President Trump and his administration's nationalistic policies, and now he's gone. He was out of the White House. He was the chief strategist, but now even outside of the White House, his clout within the conservative movement, at least right now, is largely diminished. I was speaking with his close circle all weekend, and honestly, even the folks that I talk with inside the White House and folks who deal with it all say that it's too little too late for Steve Bannon and that apology that he put out days after that book first became public.
I'd point out that Paul Krugman once in a book mixed up two Fed presidents. I've got a massive typo in my book. I mean, it happens all the time, Kevin, when you put 300 pages together. What's the battle plan today? I get the Sunday talk show walkthrough. That's history. What do you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to try to sell this tax bill to America?
So House of Representatives, they get back in session today, Tom. The Senate is already, of course, in session. The question becomes the calendar ahead. They have to pass that partial government funding bill, and then we're going to get a budget proposal likely within the first week of September by February 1st. So a lot of moving parts. I was talking with some sources last week about things that are coming down the pipeline, and there's a host of things, including that infrastructure plan, which we're supposed to get reportedly, and according to my reporting, by the end of the month, some type of bare bones proposal for how they plan to pay for a $1 billion infrastructure proposal.